Deep down, all of us, well, many of us, some of us, okay, me, have a desire to be cool. You know, in that Mick Jagger, Paul Newman, or in a business sense, Google or Zappos kind of way. What does it mean to be cool in business, and can you create that cool?
Well, to me, cool is all about the mojo. Yeah. Here's what I want to say about cool is that what's cool to us is almost by definition not what's cool to our customers. And so what we think is universally cool may or may not mean that we're sensitive to what our customers think is cool. So that's the first thing, that we have to really stay in touch with them. The second aspect of cool is that some things get a lot of airtime when it comes to being cool. Financial results don't. And in my definition of cool, great financial results is what makes business cool. Because at the end of the day, if you have a choice between a great idea that's well executed and it worked and it brings revenue, that's pretty cool. So it didn't have to be cool in the first place.
Well, like Warren Buffett.
Exactly.
Same house, same station wagon, but his results are definitely cool.
That's exactly right. And as business leaders, we really value things that are going to have the result. I think the third point is that there isn't a particular industry that's cool. As I said earlier, what is cool about a search engine? Absolutely nothing. And yet Google is a company that everyone wants to work for and is always one of the best places to work. So I think that it's the stereotype of what's cool that keeps us from being today's cool.
Well, one of the things you mentioned was looking for cool not only in the mainstream, which tells us about trends, but also on the edges where trends tend to start. And I'm reminded of the line by Andy Grove in Only the Paranoid Survive, where he says, the snow always melts first at the edges. So he was looking at the edges to find out what's different, what's new, what are customers thinking, where are things changing?
Well, that's what I love about the notion of next. Because in the old days, next was a big guess. Next was 5 years from now, maybe there'll be a scenario where something happens. And by the way, we usually miss the big things anyway. What I think is important about what you just said is that the emergence of next is in plain sight now. And so the real cool thing is to start taking the pulse today of what's really going on, and we can really school up quickly on what's cool right now, piece the pieces together, and see what's really going to be not just a fad, but a real trend in the future.